Hello everyone, today we have the all new, what year is this? It's a Toyota, what year is this thing? Okay, it's a 2023 Toyota Camry. So, I was like, is it a 21? Or I mean not 21, is it a 22? I know the classic Toyotas, I know the 90s Toyotas, the golden ages of Toyota. But like, I know some of the stuff before that as well, but when it comes to after the 90s, honestly, after like 2005, I don't know. I know the new Supra, but that thing's basically a BMW. No hate though. BMWs are cool. I have one. I I contemplate life every time I have to work on that freaking thing though. I'm really sitting there thinking about my life decisions every time. It's like, what the hell did I get this car for? Why am I here? Okay, so here we are inside of the Camry. No, Siri, shut up. I said inside! Okay, I'm a little too energetic today. So anyway, we're inside the Camry. It is a TRD trim, which is cool. I've seen the inside of these cars, but I've never sat in one, if that makes sense. As far as like in real life, and this looks about right. I would also like to add that the one that I seen like the inside of it wasn't a TRD, it was like a regular like Toyota Camry. Like a buddy of mine has a Toyota Camry, plain and simple. So yeah. And one other thing I noticed is I drove this in the monthly Rivals event. You have to drive this thing, and this car rips, I might add. This thing is quick. But one thing I didn't realize is, like I said, I don't keep up with the modern day Toyotas. Like, of course I know about the Supra and like that new, I don't know what they're calling it, like the successor to the MR2 that they're working on. But I didn't know, like I knew that the base like Camrys were front wheel drive, but I didn't know that the TRD ones were. I thought these were rear wheel drive. But I was wrong. I was completely wrong. Unless they don't make GR Camrys, do they? I don't think they do. I would hope not. That'd be really weird. If GR... This is for research purposes. Do they make these? Okay, Toyota GR Camry. This is on the Corolla forum. Yeah, I mean like they're just like TRDs. I'm not really seeing any GRs. I could have swore that this thing was rear wheel drive. Okay, so I'm assuming that's a no, because this is talking about converting. That's also on Reddit. I don't know how reliable that is. And this doesn't answer my question at all. So back to the video. Back to the video. It doesn't even matter, because we can convert this thing to, I almost said front wheel drive, to rear wheel drive on here. So let's get, I was going to say let's get straight into the upgrades, but I forgot the colors. Forgot that I do that. You get black and pearl white. I believe this comes in more than one. I forget that these things come in two-tone. I forget that they do that. Is this two-tone? It is, okay. I forget that they have that option to get them in two-tone. But I'm pretty sure that these come in other colors. So I could have sworn I seen like a red, like obviously not like this, like more of like a metallic-y, but like red TRD Camry. I could have sworn that these came in more than that color, but maybe they do, and this is like all they offered in the game. I don't know. Excuse me. But so if you're new here, when the new cars come out, what I'm doing, no way, no freaking way. It's been a while since we got a body kit. But anyway, well, a good body kit, that is. Oh, that's what I was saying. So if you're new here, what we do is we take these new cars. I just kind of throw random upgrades on them, and then I just kind of take it for a spin. Now, if this doesn't have a 2J swap, I'm gonna be very disappointed because it's a Toyota. Okay, what the hell? Isn't that 8.4? That's a Viper engine. Yeah, that's Viper. 2J, there it is. 7.2 V8. Now, 7.7 V12. That's not the Lambo V12. Nor does it sound like it. From the sound of this thing, it's a cross-plane crank, so it's not a flat plane like the Italian V12s are. So this, because of that, because of its pitch, it sounds like a cross-plane. So that tells me it's not it shouldn't be a Lamborghini or Ferrari engine right off the bat. I don't know who makes cross-plane crank V12s, nor do I know who makes them with the 7.7 liter displacement. But yeah, we're gonna go with the 2J because it's a Toyota engine, you know. I'm gonna go all-wheel drive. Now this is what I want to see right here. Yes, yes, yes! It's an actual wide body kit. I forget what the last car was that we actually got a body kit on, but I remember, like, I don't think it was a body kit, if I am remembering correctly. I don't know. It's been a while. I've had a lot going on lately. Been doing a lot. I'm back to school now, back in college, so back there I've been doing stuff a lot for like the past couple weeks. There's a lot of other stuff going on. I'm a very busy guy. So before we get into the I'm gonna put the body kit on, but before I do that, I want to see what these are. Okay, so oh, that's different. So looks like I got the base Forza Aero. You have I'm going blank right now, guys. You got the front splitter, got your canards, but what's interesting is you got a toe strap. Usually the Forza Aero stuff gives you a tow hook, not a toe strap, so that's interesting. Excuse me. So we've got some different wing and spoiler options. I don't think I like that. Oh, and it takes off the TRD badge too. That sucks. That's gross. And I like that. Ooh, you could build a real sleeper out of this thing. If you put no spoiler on it, and then I don't know if you can, but if you go into like the vinyl editor, I don't know if you can cover the red, but if you covered that and took the spoiler off, you would really have like a sleeper. Your only real giveaway would be this bright red TRD badge on the back. But other than that, yeah, super sleeper, especially with the 2J. Now I'm gonna put the body kit on. This gives us spoilers. Yeah, no, I still don't like it. I figured maybe if I put the body kit on, it might look a little better. Because some of the body kit spoilers kind of flow into the body kits, and they look weird without the kits. But excuse me. We're where was it? Oh yeah. Sometimes they look better like with the kits and they look weird without them. This one, to me, just looks weird. It doesn't really flow with the body lines of the Camry, I don't think. Well, it does, but it doesn't. Like, yeah, I'm not a fan. For some reason, I like the stock spoiler. I like that little stock spoiler. Something about it, you know. It's got that charm, you know. Now, I quite like that. I quite like that. Ah, man. I'm fighting. I need to yawn. See, it's been a long day for me. Okay. I was at school. I needed to be there at 7:50 this morning. And I got home around 4. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry if I made you yawn too, because I know it's contagious. It can be contagious. But it's like, man, 7:50 in the morning, like school-wise, I have not had to get up that early for school since high school. Not really. I kind of like the stock wheels, so I'm not really gonna switch those out. But and what's kind of stupid is like the kids that are in high school now, they start at 8:30, man. I had to start at 7:55, which is like a 30-minute difference, but still. That extra 30 minutes of sleep, I would be dangerous with that. They had to nerf me. I'm saying that like I did bad in high school, though. I didn't do bad in high school. I actually did pretty good in school. I mean, obviously, I'm in college. But yeah. See, now I was hoping for more out of the 2J. Because lately, what I've been trying to do is... Damn. Okay, speedrun. I was gonna switch out the engine right now anyway. I want to see what this 7.2 is talking about. So essentially what I was explaining before I accidentally goofed right there. I have this Camaro, right? It's a 2018 Camaro, and that thing is an absolute rocket ship on the track. And what I've been trying to do lately is build a car. I need to yawn again, and I'm just fighting it. I'm fighting it for you guys. I refuse to do it till after this video, or at least I'm gonna try. But yeah, so that Camaro is an absolute rocket ship, and lately I've been trying to find a car that can beat that. But I also haven't really been looking very hard, because like, it's a Camaro, the thing's sick. Better than the Mustang, that's for sure. So that thing is at 988, I think. And what's that V12 talking about? What's this V12 talking about? See, the issue I'm having with this car isn't even like the whole Camaro situation. It's that no matter what engine I'm putting in here, I'm kind of in the 930s. Ooh, don't do what I did last time. And I know that V10 isn't gonna be doing much, so we may as well go with the 2J. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with the 2J, and I'm not gonna max it. I'm gonna keep it in that S1 because I don't like that. For those of you who have been around a while, you guys know it's like I'm better off putting the car like S1. Like top of S1 is better than like lower S2 because like if I have a low S2 car, like for example, this one isn't too bad because we're in like the middle of S2. That's not terrible. But like if we're talking like 915, like we're barely S2. It's kind of like I am gonna get obliterated. Like this car is not gonna be able to keep up with the faster cars that are way up in S2, like 950, 960, 970. Like that freaking Camaro, that's 988. This doesn't really stand a chance. And yeah, if you're a good enough driver, you might be able to outskill a lot of those guys, but fundamentally on straight, if like you get a long straight before the end of the race and you're barely ahead holding these cars off, they will catch you. So it's like better to have this car to be top of S1 so I could just decimate S1 and leave it at that. If that makes sense, that is. It makes sense to me, but like I'm not the best explainer in the world, which is why I get ripped to shreds in the feedback section of class presentations. I do them, but I don't like them. I think it's a little different here. It's not even, honestly, it's not even the presentations. Because I've done presentations where it's like, I know what I'm talking about. I like this topic. I got to choose my own topic. And I went on beyond the time limits where they had to cut me off. Because I kept rambling on. But if we're talking like topics that are chosen for me, or like they get a list and you gotta pick, like they give me a list of topics, I gotta pick one. I'm not exactly as comfortable, and it leads me to make mistakes. So pretty much what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a few laps around the Horizon Mexico circuit, and at this point, given that this game has been out 3 years, it'll be 3 years this November. I already know the route that I can just take in free roam. And I've done it enough that I somewhat know the braking points. Ooh, man, that steering was stiff right there. So anyway, the purpose of my Siri, shut up. Not even saying things that sound remotely like that freaking thing's name. Okay, so yeah, this car could definitely use a little tune-up, I think, with this much power. Honestly, coming to think of it, like, there's not many S2 cars. Even S1. There's not many, like, higher S1 and lower S, and really S2 in general, I'd say. Cars that you can just slap upgrades on them and they drive perfect. There's always like, hold on, let me just give this little tweak just to make my life easier. Probably do a little bit of that. this too. And we'll try that. So there's not many cars with this much like power. It's the 2J especially. And I know I 2J a lot of cars in this game. I do a lot of 2J swaps. Those of you who watched the video very much know that. I made the handling worse, guys. I made it worse. I made the handling worse, guys. We're just gonna go back to default for now. I would rather have a little bit of oversteer than understeer. Because oversteer, I can play that off and like control it and turn it into like a drift. Understeer, it's like, oh hello guardrail, nice to meet you. Yeah, I forget what I was saying before I messed up the tune. Oh yeah, that's right. I get distracted very easily, apparently, when I'm recording and trying to think about a million different things to say at once. There's no script for this, guys. It's I wing it. So yeah, I hit the brakes a little late there. Anyway, so cars possessing this much power definitely do not drive good. Off like just, oh, let me slap upgrades on it and not tune it. They don't drive very good. And especially the 2J swap, especially, like I was saying, because I 2J a lot of cars. I feel like I'm saying I don't speak English, guys. I'm gonna start speaking Spanish. Not literally. There's certain things I can say and understand, but because English is my first language, I would sound like a complete idiot. What I was saying was, I feel like I'm saying especially a lot during this because I 2J a lot of cars, and especially drift cars. So yeah, I don't know how many laps I did. I think this is 3. I'm gonna do one more where I'm not driving like an idiot because I'm learning how to speak English for the first time, apparently. Definitely haven't been doing it for multiple years of my entire life. Okay, that's on me right there. I hit the brakes a little late. I think overall, this car, without me driving like a total idiot, I mean, handling is a little bit not great, but that's because I wide body and 2J'd it. But stock, this car's quick. This thing rips, man. And I like that it gets a body kit, so it gets points for that. And it gets points for being, it gets sleeper points for being potentially like the coolest sleeper in the game. Well, I don't know about the coolest, but for being a very cool sleeper. I could think of some other sleepers that are better. So overall, 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10 actually. Because it gets a body kit that's cool. Good engine swaps, good cosmetics, stuff like that. Doesn't just get Forza Aero. It drives great stock. And I feel like if I get the tune right on this, it will drive phenomenally. But to in-depth tune a car, it might take me an hour to like an hour and a half to get this tune squared away and perfect. And all I have to say about that is I may as well have live streamed if I was going to do all that. I'm here to record short videos. Well, not even short. These things, I used to do 10 minutes. When I was first starting, my videos were 10 minutes. And I was even struggling to get that 10-minute mark. Now my videos are 20 minutes. Like 15 to 20 minutes. I'm struggling to stay under 20. I'm like honestly shocked when my videos are under 15 minutes. But anyway, we're gonna do some donuts. That's how we end all the videos around here. More donuts. More. Donut media sign on the mini map. I bought a donut ad at Zoomies the other day. Well, it was more like 2 weeks ago. I was in LA and there was a Zoomies there, and I was like, wonder if they got any donut hats. And sure enough, they had one. They had the black one with like the white writing on it, and I bought it. I was like, that's kind of cool. Sucks that people are leaving donut, but the hat is cool regardless. So with everything being said and done in this video, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one, and that is all from me today.